Got a big mouth, can't help it. I talk from my heart, I'm real, you know what I'm saying? Whatever comes, comes. But my controversy probably. And it's not my fault. I'm trying to find my way in the world, you know, I'm trying to be somebody instead of just make money off everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I go down paths that haven't been traveled before, and I usually mess up. But I learn, you know what I'm saying? I come back stronger. You know, I'm not talking ignorant, you know what I'm saying? So I obviously put thought into what I do. I got a big mouth, can't help it. I talk from my heart, I'm real, you know what I'm saying? Whatever comes, comes. But my controversy probably. And it's not my fault. I'm trying to find my way in the world, you know, I'm trying to be somebody instead of just make money off everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I go down paths that haven't been traveled before, and I usually mess up. But I learn, you know what I'm saying? I come back stronger. You know, I'm not talking ignorant, you know what I'm saying? So I obviously put thought into what I do. Your karma, everything that you do bad comes back to you. So anything that I'm doing that's bad, I'm gonna have to suffer for it. But in my heart, I think what I'm doing is right. You know what I mean? And I think heaven is just when you sleep with a good conscience. You don't have nightmares. And hell is
What's going on, everyone? I'm so happy you decided to join me on this journey called Podcast Life. We will be discussing topics like celebrity gossip, life lesson, politics, and etc. This is a judge-free zone. Think of me as that homegirl that is so down to earth that you feel like you've been knowing for years. Remember, over here at the Boomerang Effect, the motto is never judge a book by its cover before opening it up and reading it. And remember, it's okay to agree to disagree. Just stand on what you're saying. Got it? Period. Please like, comment, share, give feedback, anything to help this podcast grow because it is a voice for the people. So, love, peace, and unity. Mwah. What's going on, everyone? This is your girl, Queen Quee, and this is Hot Topics. Let's jump right on into it. We are in the month of March, and it is Women's Month. So, shout out to all the beautiful women out there, any sizes, race, color, everything, all of it. Just shout out to women. This is our month. I'll do another episode talking about the reason why they did come up with this month for us being Women Month. But we'll get into that on another episode. Okay, we're finna get into hot topics. First up is Greg Abbott. Yes, the wheelchair man. You know what I'm saying? Let me see you, Ricky Bobby. Not just no, just playing. But people are so upset. He is getting really a lot of mixed reviews because starting March the 10th, he had basically put it out there that we are not required to wear face masks. So in almost every building, every establishment, they are wearing face masks. It is mandatory. So starting March 10th, they're going to take that away so everybody can come as they please into the stores and anything else. Now, I would like to hear you guys' opinion on that. Do you feel like it is a good idea? Do you feel like that cases are going to get worse or it's going to get, even more deaths and stuff is going to occur by us not wearing the mask? I have my own views on the mask situation. I just feel like it's crazy how they decide to 1 minute we have all these cases and these masks are mandatory because they're preventing us from getting sick and spreading it. And then just out the blue, you're like, okay, March the 10th, this is the day that we're gonna go ahead and just forget about the mask. We're okay. And Texas was the largest, I want to say it was the first state or the largest number with COVID cases. So that is very dangerous for us to be going back into the situation. And it's kind of like, let's take off the mask. First of all, it was just we're only in March. It was only a couple of months ago when you was telling us it's mandatory and everything else. It's all about money. I feel like it's a scam. So when I heard Greg Abbott give the announcement, I was like, so, rolling my eyes at the same time because I just feel like it was just so bootleg. Like, it's just like, oh my God. I mean, you have people upset because they feel like, well, now people are going to start getting up closer to me. I actually went to the store yesterday and this lady was behind a black lady and she was so mad. All I remember doing is looking up and she was just like, stand back. I don't care what that man in that wheelchair said. Stand 6 feet back. And it was like she was yelling at her or whatever because the lady had got so close up to her. And I'm just not trying to be funny, but I feel like the main people that are very excited about this is the people that was insubordinate from the beginning. Like they do not like when people tell them what to do. So wearing this mask and them having to run back out to their car, which it was irritating for everybody. Running out to their car because they forgot the mask. Do I feel like that us not wearing masks is gonna cause everybody to get sick and everything else? No, I really don't. It's just funny because someone I was talking to, they said that it was a virus, like, far as like a virus. And it's like if somebody get a stomach virus or something like that, it's not going to spread through your mouth and talking to somebody. I do feel like that we should still stand back, you know what I'm saying? And, don't be all up on close up on each other. But far as the mask situation, hey, give me, you guys, like, what do you think we should do? What do you think? Do you think it was a good idea or do you not think it was a good idea? Overall, I honestly feel like that if you don't feel comfortable with not wearing a mask, you and your family not wearing a mask, keep doing what you feel is comfortable. So yeah, he's not saying that, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like if you wearing the mask and does stuff like that, you're gonna be punished. So still continue to wear your mask, hand sanitize and stuff like that. Do not let, this dictate your way of thinking or life. Do what's best for you and your household. Because at the end of the day, if someone gets sick or or you have things to deal with a situation, you're gonna have to deal with that. You see what I'm saying? Like they don't care. But I feel like it's all like a money ploy because a lot of business and a lot of people are on unemployment and it's a lot of money going out. And y'all know how these people feel. They giving out too much money. So at the end of the day, it's like they're gonna find a loophole or some way to get us back to work, to get us back in these fields, to work in these minimum wage jobs and no benefits and stuff like that, versus us in their home, protecting ourselves and being safe and risking our life. So it's sad to say, but we shall see. Okay, Instagram is hiding the likes. So anybody who have Instagram, they are going to start hiding likes, far as like the pictures and the videos or whatever. They're going to go ahead and start taking the likes. I think the person that owned the account, like if you are the owner of your account, then of course you'll be able to see how many people like it. But far as like the public, it will not be able to see it. And I thought that was you know what? And this world where it's a lot of in this generation where it's a lot of clout and people doing stuff for likes. Do you not understand? A lot of these people do a lot of foolishness for likes. They do, like they do all this trolling, they do all this trying to make videos to go viral just for a like. They ain't getting paid for it. Ain't nobody for the, put them on the ballot or nothing. It's just like they're doing it for attention. And that's a scary thing. It's a scary thing when people do stuff out of fear and when people do stuff for attention. They're like selling their soul to just so they can sit up here and say, hey, I got like 300 likes on this picture. I remember one time I was on social media, I think it was on Facebook or something like that, and this girl was so upset because she was so used to getting so many likes, and then once she stopped getting as many likes and stuff like that, she started threatening the people. She started threatening us. If I don't get a certain amount of like, I'm gonna delete some of you guys. What are you here for? I understand, it can be irritating, but it should never be that serious where you're forcing people to like whatever you're saying or whatever you putting out there. Like, do you want us to keep it real or not? You know what I'm saying? Girl, you was ashy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't come for that picture. So yeah, she was just so caught up. She was so mad. And I think the more and more she started kind of posting and she wasn't getting as many likes as she wanted to, she started like basically, getting half naked. You know what I'm saying? Doing anything for likes. And I'm just like, is this going to pay your bills at the end of the day? Is this going to, help you in the long run? So be very mindful. I think that is a good idea. Tell me what you think. Do you think that it's a good idea to take away, you know, from people looking at other people likes and stuff like that. I mean, I do because a lot of people that get likes, yeah, they don't deserve them. But I mean, hey, you can see a beautiful woman, you know what I'm saying, naturally beautiful woman get 2 or 3 likes, and then you got Freddy Cougar sister up there with a booty picture with her back turned to make for sure. And it's like you got people liking it. So I do feel like that it'll be okay if they only show the person that, you know, has the account how many likes they that they have or whatever. So I mean, hey, give me your give me your input on that and let me know what you think. Okay, next subject is the baby. The baby is the rapper, and he is being they are going to get ready to file charges on him because he had attacked a 60-some-year-old man. And this is like the follow-up story, kind of like just a rough draft of the story. So the baby had rented out an Airbnb, him and his manager. They rented out the Airbnb, something like that. Y'all know what I'm saying. So for the people who like, what is that? You know, look it up, Google it. So so they rented out the place for just like a little gathering. Now their intentions was to basically, you know, throw a party. And I noticed because even by me trying to throw a little get together, I noticed that a lot of these Airbnbs do not want parties thrown at their residents, because you got to understand they either renting out this place or it's a nice property. They just rather for it to be like for some people that are coming in town, or need, just trying to have a little getaway. They don't want people partying, and which is only right because that's more of a liability. Having 15, 20 people just raid your house and have a party and drinking and stuff like that, that is a dangerous, scary thing. So I can totally understand why a lot of the Airbnbs do not want massive parties. And then we're in COVID, so they are extremely strict. Anyways, the 68-year-old Caucasian man, he had rented out the location, his property, to the baby. So he already had made it clear in the documents that he can only have at least 10 people at the house. It's a mansion, so that was a reasonable number. So they agreed to it. They signed the paperwork, they put down the deposit, whatever. So the day of the incident or whatever, the rental property, the man, not the manager, the Caucasian man noticed on that the people had called him with security cameras, like the people that he has security cameras and stuff like that with in the house, because a lot of people put that in the house just to make sure that you are buying by the rules. So that was destroyed. Like the cameras was destroyed. Like they was messed up, taken down, broken, and stuff like that. So, of course, if you have a property, then you're going to get notified that, hey, the security cameras are broken. So, anyways, the manager gets to the house. He did notice that they was doing a video shoot. And this is where the issue come in at, because not only, now this is the older white man, so it's not like that he's on social media just even looking at videos and all like that. He's 60 some years old. So, not trying to be funny, he probably would have thought the baby was like just, hey, he's a rich black guy. I don't know who it is, I guess, he's known. He's not all into that to be trying to watch him. So I do believe that the security people had called the man to let him know that, hey, uh, just to let him know that, hey, you know what I'm saying, like, your cameras at your property being destroyed. So he goes there, he see all these people at his house, all outside on cars and everything else. They just lit. And then he had let the baby know, at the end of the day, you have to get all these people out the property. Basically, you're going to have to leave the property because you breached the contract. Then, as he was talking to the baby and letting it be known that they're gonna have to wrap it up and get, remove themselves from the house so the police would get called, one of the baby associates, one of his friends, had basically ran up on the white man and hit him from behind. They hit him in the eye. You know what I'm saying? They did attack him. Even they had a video, and go look it up on Google. But even the baby, at the beginning of the video, he was kind of like standing back looking at one of his friends attack him from behind. And then he tried to break it up, but he was pulling the dude off of him just so he can sit over here and get a piece of the man. And I don't care what you say. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter about race or anything else. This is a 67-year-old man. It was no need for the baby entourage to jump and attack this man. Then they took his phone, they broke the phone, they threatened his life and said if he tell anyone about this, then it will be held to pay. So of course the man don't have his phone. He don't have no evidence against the situation. But on the scene, because everybody do everything for clout, someone was videotaping it, and then they did release the footage of the older man getting hit. Now it wasn't the video footage of the baby attacking the man, but he is suing he's suing the baby, and he's also suing the friend that attacked him from the beginning. And you guys, what's your opinion on that? Like, do you feel like that what kind of punishment do you feel like that the baby deserved for the situation? Or is it he say, she say? Do you feel like that, well, hey, if they don't have no evidence, we can't go based on it, and they gotta let it go? This man has lost his tooth. He has a lot of damage in his house. And just imagine, one of your parents or grandparents reading out their location and stuff like that, and they just go to their property to see what's going on because they've been notified that the cameras was, taken down and broken. And they get there, and then they only let you know, hey, you're gonna have to go ahead and wrap it up. You breached the contract. You're gonna have to leave. And they get attacked. And not only that, the thing is that the baby had the audacity. His entourage was consistently posting stuff on social media. When are you guys gonna learn? Be careful what you put on social media. It can always come back on you. Not try to be funny, like be careful of the pictures that you posting, be careful of the content and everything else, because whether you are famous or not, that stuff can come back on you and hinder you and in your progress whenever you are ready to change. So they was already sitting over here. Even though they lied and said they was only gonna have 10 people, the man probably didn't even know. His lawyers and already digged up Instagram, Snapchat, and different other places where these people was up here putting on their social media how they had guns all in this man's house. They had all type of money. They had drugs. They had all type of illegal stuff going on in this man's house, and he's at home just thinking that he's renting out this place for a day or two, and just to find out that they was having a whole party and having a lot of illegal stuff. So his property and everything is damaged. He lost his tooth. Of course, what I'm saying, he could not call the police at the time, but it's just like, come on now, like this is very ridiculous. And you do not play. God don't play, and he definitely don't play about babies and elders. So just for him even allowing his friends to sit over here and do that, and then you decide to go back in and and attack the man some more, like whatever. I love the baby when it came down to him being a wonderful parent to his daughter. Like, I don't know. I love watching his videos. I just love it. She's so cute and smart. I even support the mother of his child, Mimi. Like, I bought some of her merchandise, but I just cannot support the simple fact is you attacking an elderly man. Like, saying? Like, you are doing that. And this is not the baby first time. He has shot at somebody. He killed somebody for shooting at somebody. He has attacked another, I think it was a fan or something, or somebody that was trying to take a picture of him or something like that. He didn't beat him up in the hotel lobby and took his phone and stumped it out. He didn't got into it at the Louis Vuitton. I think he got short man syndrome. So yeah, y'all be careful with the people with short man syndrome. They don't give a F off the rip. So that definitely wraps up today hot topics. You guys, please like, share, comment. Please give me your review. We are going to start doing questions and answers. So if you would like, go ahead and drop any information that far as in the messenger and stuff like that. And let me know what you think about the show. I love you guys' feedback. Love, peace, and unity. Mwah.